noise today. You have to excuse me. There is noise in the background because there's a cooler. My landlord is running a cooler, and it's winter, summer here where I am. So I'm gonna talk briefly about Hindi. क्या हाल है दोस्ती है? हमें हिंदी कम बोल दिया, मैं हिंदी नहीं जानता, मैं अंग्रेजी बनाओ वीडियो, प्लीज़ वॉच करो ना। हाँ ठीक है, वो तुम ट्रांसलेट करो, इस ऊपर वीडियो में दबाओ, राइट टॉप उसे स्टार है सीसी लिखा, उसे दबाओ, नेक्स्ट स्टार दबाओ, नीचे पुल डाउन मेनू हो जाएगा ना वीडियो नीचे, उसे कैप्शन दबाओ, फिर को नीचे ऑटो ट्रांसलेट दबाओ, फिर चॉइस मतलब कौन सी लैंग्वेज है उसे हिंदी दबाओ, वो मैं बात करो ना हिंदी लिखा हो जाएगा वीडियो में। या प्लीज़ आई एम टॉकिंग बिट ऑफ हिंदी। Also most of my audience are Indians, so a great percentage, actually 90+%. Sorry. Now let's directly go to the video. I talk it's like bit of Hindi, no? Teacher Pariye, must. Okay, very nice song, I like. So today we're gonna talk about what is a molecule. In the previous video we talked about an atom. So we are upgrading a bit, then downgrading also, because we're gonna talk what is below an atom. We're gonna talk about the quark. Then we talk about, I don't want to bring that up, let's talk about what's a molecule. So when atoms combine, right? When atoms combine, they form a molecule, as simple as that. And already we have told you what an atom is. So what is a molecule? A group of atoms bonded together, okay, representing the smallest fundamental unit of chemical compound that can take part in a chemical reaction. That's it. That's what a molecule is. It's made out of atoms. So we moved up. So atoms bond together to form bonds called covalent. Covalent means because they are exchanging electrons, so they form something called, they are sharing their electrons. Like if it's a hydrogen atom, like H1, I mean H2, that means they're sharing their electrons. They form something called covalent. Okay. Atoms could be anywhere in the air, of course. You know that atoms are everywhere in the air. Think of it like in a certain chemical reaction taking place. There are atoms there. All are free atoms in space. These are just examples where you can find the atoms. This name sounds nice, atom. I told you an atom what it is, smallest unit. Should we go back to it? Maybe I should have started from there. So for those who didn't watch that video, what's an atom? Is a particle that consists of nucleus of protons, neutrons, surrounded by electromagnetically bound cloud of electrons. Okay, that's the definition of an atom. So the atom is the basic particle of the chemical element. So taking that into consideration, so now a molecule is made out of atoms. So that's what today we are on a molecule. That is for those who didn't watch that video. So types of atoms, what are they? We have hydrogen atom, we have oxygen, we have carbon, we have there are formulas which represent this. Like how do you write hydrogen? H2. H stands for hydrogen, oxygen 02, or carbon, T, or carbon dioxide is a gas that comes out of it. So molecular vibration at atomic level takes place when these atoms combine. There's a vibration. Molecular. Now we are on the molecule scale. There's a vibration there, and if I have to draw it to you roughly, it's something that looks like this, right? something that looks like this, or you can also draw it this way, right? It looks roughly. This is a hydrogen atom. This looks like this hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom. It looks like this. And now when two hydrogen atoms combine to form hydrogen molecule, so we write it a formula H2, means two of them. For those who do chemistry, I think this is baby's milk. See, write it that way. These two atoms share their two electrons. So it means each other, they have two electrons, that means they share them. Now, on the other hand, if you move to, for example, oxygen, in naturally it's found, oxygen naturally is found as a molecule. Now, two oxygen atoms strongly bind together with a covalent double bond to form dioxygen 02. It's written like this. Oxygen is found as a molecule in nature. Okay. So we found it as a molecule. These things are very serious, but when I'm gonna talk about a molecule in advanced topics, then you'll understand what's a molecule. If you don't know, for example. Now let's go to carbon. That's another element. Maybe I should draw it. Carbon is so important, I'm gonna draw it actually. So we'll have hydrogen. I'll show you in a minute. Looks like this. This is carbon, that's 4 hydrogen. Atoms. Okay. And we also have carbon can form with itself or with other elements. That's what is unique with carbon. So you can have carbon as a covalent, which means only carbon atoms bond together, or they can bond. For example, like carbon and oxygen, like CO2. You know what CO2 is? A common gas, and you know it. You see there are two, this and this. So the question is, can carbon form by itself? The answer is yes. The carbon atom is unique among elements in its tendency to form extensive network of covalent bonds, not only with others elements, but also with itself. Okay. Yeah. And you know, this is just a single atom, but you can have so many. In a chemical, you can have like this, you can have like this. I'm just illustrating to you one. You can have like this. Yeah. In a fluid or whatever, in the air, so many like this. And let's assume this is a fluid, like maybe in the air. Maybe I will color it, I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of impact, but this is what I'm trying to show you. It's not a single. This is just one, but there are many of them. In whatever states that you find carbon in, or hydrogen, it's not a single thing. There are so many of them, you know. Sorry guys, my hair is quite disturbing. So, yeah. So we talked. Now what about something that, okay, when we say, for example, a molecule of air, if you go out to outer space, interstellar, intergalactic space, there is no less molecules. So this is exactly what we mean, that there are less atoms there, which will combine less with themselves to form molecules. There are less molecules there. It's a vacuum. This is what we mean. Okay. There are less atoms there. Means if there are less atoms, if you combine to form molecules, there are less molecules are there. Pressure is less. Air is not there. Like if you are flying up, below a certain height, you have to use maybe a mask. Less oxygen is there. Above 8,000 feet, I think, by inhale. If you fly up higher than that, of course, the pressure becomes less the higher you go. That can be very drastic. There's something else. So, now, what is beyond a molecule? There must be something above a molecule. What is it? Above a molecule, we have a microscopic particle. It's called macro. Macro means big. Micro means very tiny. Macro. Macro is going along with size. Matla is in the word I'm using. Means higher state. Macroscopic particle is bigger than a molecule. Okay. Usually it refers to particles much larger than atoms and molecules. Macroscopic particle. So bear that in mind as we move on. These terms will be very useful when I try to tackle serious subjects, like when I talk about quantum mechanics, subatomics, and so on. So you'll have to understand what this is. Subatomic, I've told you what is a neutron, protons, electrons, which form an atom. Subatomic, or below that we have the quarks, antiquarks, the gluons, and stuff like that. So, what is smaller than a quark? Now that's different. That's we go there in the next topic. But I'm not going to talk about quarks now. I'll preserve that for the next video. But if you want me to give you a preview, now that is if you go below, we are done with the molecule at this point. I've told you what a molecule is. It's a combination of atoms with a combined and the four molecules. Now, below, from a molecule, let's have an hierarchy like this. Here we have molecule, molecule, terrible spelling. Yeah, I'm right. Then you move to atom. Now let's start from, let's start from quark. Right? I think you should come right. Let's start from molecule. Then we go to atom. Then we go down to protons, subatomic. I'll expand on that if you watch me. I want to expand on these terms which I'm giving you, like especially here. What is subatomic? Then from here we have the quarks, the gluons. Okay, and we have the mesons and so on. As you go down. So that's about these particles. And this is how matter is formed. Matter is formed from these electrons. And what is matter? Energy comes from this, which you call energy. Energy is equal to matter times c squared. And matter, what is matter? Matter is something that has weight. I'm always telling you this, and can occupy space. So you can see the relation between energy, matter, and these particles which form these things. Strange, isn't it? That is what the nature is. So today we have learned about molecules. Yes, the other video we did atoms. So the next one we are going to do quarks, gluons, and mesons and stuff. Then we go to Higgs bosons, positrons, and so on. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Please stay tuned as we dive into this murky world. It's not murky, really mysterious things around us, or what we actually are ourselves. We don't know. As I always say, we don't know. We're trying to understand. Physics is trying, chemistry is trying, engineering, all these we are trying to understand, like the nature around us. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share and comment. Okay दोस्ती है, sorry मैं हिंदी नहीं बोला, मैं मेरा ऑडियंस अंग्रेजी ना मैं बोला. Thank you, namaste for watching my video. Bye. Okay guys, I'm talking a bit of Hindi to my Indian audience. I'm thanking them for watching my video. Okay, please share, like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.